day begins with a chance at life. But no one knows how long it will last. Every movement can be watched. One moment of carelessness, and it's over. And the story begins in Masai Mara, Kenya. The sun rises over a golden savanna, and a solitary lioness is writing her own legend. Her name is Kala. Across the endless grasslands of Masai Mara, where the wind carries the scent of damp earth and the ceaseless drone of insects, Kala walks alone. No pride, no territory, only four paws and instincts sharpened across millions of years of evolution. But Kala is not one to accept her fate. Along her wandering path, she encounters other lionesses equally alone, equally searching for a place to belong. With keen observation and a rare ability to forge connections, Kala persuades each young female to join her. From 3 to 5 to 7, a young pride takes shape on the open grasslands, and Kala, through experience and unwavering resolve, becomes their leader. For lions, a pride is far more than a reunion. It is a survival engine where every individual serves a purpose and the leader determines the fate of all. Under the afternoon sun, a gentle breeze stirs the grass into golden waves. The pride moves forward without a sound, every step calculated with absolute precision. The lionesses are the pride's primary hunters. They coordinate through eye contact and body language, no sound, no margin for error. Kala takes the center position, two lionesses flanking each side. This is the classic ambush formation, the deadliest on the savannah. In the distance, a herd of zebras graze peacefully. They have no idea that silent killers are closing in, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Crouched behind low scrub, three lionesses advance in silence. Golden eyes, cold and unblinking, track every movement of the zebra herd. The gap narrows to barely 100 paces, yet the zebras remain oblivious to the lethal threat right before them. Kala gives the signal. The moment arrives. She explodes forward at terrifying speed, leading the charge straight toward the target. A roar tears through the stillness and the zebras scatter in panic. In a few chaotic seconds, one zebra falls. Its legs thrash in the final moments before silence returns and the pride gathers to share the feast. The first kill is a success, but it is only the beginning. In the world of lions, hunt success rates hover around 25 to 30%. That means 3 out of every 4 attempts end in failure. For Kala, every failure is a lesson, and every success a firmer step toward mastery of these lands. A lion's roar can carry up to 5 miles, enough to announce to every creature within that radius that this land has a ruler. Yet on the African savannah, lions are not the only animals that command respect. Beneath a blazing red sunset, a massive dark shape moves slowly, nearly 2,000 pounds, hide as thick as armored plating, curved horns sweeping upward to form a warrior's helmet atop its skull. The African Cape buffalo, the Savannah's most formidable giant. Despite their seemingly sluggish appearance, they are anything but clumsy. Dark eyes remain perpetually vigilant, missing nothing around them. In a world where predator and prey watch each other with every breath, that vigilance is the key that has kept them alive for millions of years. They live in herds, from a few dozen to several hundred individuals, forming an impenetrable mass bound together by a collective instinct for defense. Within the herd, unity is strength, yet the hunger for power is never absent. And that hunger ignites the fire of battle. Beneath a sky burning red with the dying light, 2 enormous bulls advance toward each other. Eyes ablaze, curved horns poised for an uncompromising confrontation. They collide. The crack of their horns rings like thunder, echoing across the plains. Each impact carries nearly 2,000 pounds of force behind it. The ground trembles. Red dust billows into the air. Both bulls stagger back, then charge again, neither willing to yield. These clashes are tests of both physical power and mental fortitude. The first to hesitate loses. When the red dust finally settles, a new life begins. After 11 months of gestation, a calf is born, weighing between 40 and 130 pounds. Its mother licks it clean immediately to stimulate blood circulation and imprint the scent of the herd. Thousands of miles from Masai Mara in the Luangwa Valley of Zambia, light filters through damp foliage onto the dense woodland floor. The ground bears the tracks of a predator. The tracks of a leopard. Makena emerges a fully grown female leopard, lean and cautious. Across her back, ink-black rosettes blend into shadow and undergrowth. A perfect camouflage. In the dense forests of Luangwa, Makena is nearly invisible. Makena is in the final weeks of her pregnancy. Inside her belly lies a new generation carrying both hope and peril. Two days without food. Instinct urges Makena to leave her den. She must eat, must survive, to have the strength to bring a new life into the world. She chooses a nearby stream where the gentle current draws wandering prey to drink. One swift, precise strike, a substantial meal for a momentous day. She returns to the den. Instinct tells Makena that today a new generation will arrive. And then it happens. The cub is born tiny, wet and blind. Makena licks every strand of fur clean, pulling the cub close to her belly. Warmth spreads in the stillness, quiet as an underground spring. Outside, the forest hums with life. But here, in absolute stillness, a new existence has begun, pure and instinctual. A week passes. The cub begins to crawl around the den. Eyes still shut, legs still unsteady, yet curiosity drives each tiny first step. Makena never takes her eyes off her cub. She teaches it to read the wind, to hold its breath at unfamiliar sounds, to freeze when the forest shakes. Leopards in Luangwa possess a remarkable ability, hauling prey twice their body weight into the treetops. Up there, no scavenger can reach it. Yet that skill takes time to perfect. And Makina is about to learn her most costly lesson. A troop of baboons detect movement near the rocky crevice. Their shrieks ring out relentlessly, alerting the entire woodland. Danger is closing in. Without hesitation, Makina snatches her cub and abandons the den, seeking shelter beneath distant thickets. As the first morning light seeps through damp leaves, Makina is still there, exhausted, but with her cub safe and close. "3 days since giving birth. The maternal instinct keeps Makina at the den, but hunger begins to overpower the instinct to protect. She leaves at dawn, heading toward an open clearing half a mile from the den, where herds of impala often graze in the early dew. The wind is favorable. Makena moves on the tips of her toes. She becomes a killer once more. Makina strikes like lightning, clamping down on the impala's throat. It is over in seconds, clean, swift, not a drop of blood spilled. She drags her kill to the base of a large acacia and begins to climb. But this time Makena is careless. The carcass slips from her jaws, hitting the ground with a soft thud. Small, but enough to summon enemies from afar. A pack of African wild dogs follow the scent of blood. They arrive fast, numerous, and without a sound. From above, Makena watches the wild dogs squabble over the prey she has just lost. No anger, no regret. Only stillness, cold as a leopard's instinct. She returns to the den. Makena lies down. Her breathing steadies. Today is a defeat, but in the wild, every failure is a lesson. And that lesson will only make Makena stronger for tomorrow. Back to Masai Mara. The morning sun rises slowly, painting the grasslands gold and ushering in a new day. Under Kala's leadership, the pride does not merely survive, it expands its range. From a single patch of grass, they gradually control a vast expanse with abundant water and prey. Kala organizes forays with strategic precision, choosing the right moment and the right target, from small impala to strong zebras, even Cape buffalo. Through hundreds of sorties, their success rate steadily climbs. The pride is always well fed, and Kala's reputation echoes across the land. Yet, to achieve all this, Kala must face countless challenges, repelling rival prides, resisting coalitions of males, and holding the territory she has painstakingly built. On the vast savannah, as the sunset ignites the sky in fierce orange, the calm is suddenly shattered by the commanding roar of a strange male lion. He has not come to display his strength. He has come to seize these lands and claim the throne. Under Kala's leadership, the entire pride bravely confronts the invader. The battle is vicious. Every swipe, every roar tears through the blood-red twilight sky. In the end, the intruding male is defeated, forced to retreat, leaving behind the marks of his failure. After the victory, the pride rests beneath a great tree. Sunlight falls across Kala's battle-scarred coat, each scar a story of defiance. For a leading lioness defending territory and guiding the pride is never enough. There is a duty more sacred, still nurturing the next generation. One day, as dark clouds blanket the Masai Mara sky, Kala quietly slips away. She chooses a hidden hollow among acacia brush to welcome her first litter. Afterwards, Kala brings her cubs back to the pride. She begins teaching them the fundamentals: how to stalk, how to approach a target, how to identify threats, and how to guard their home. Dawn over Masai Mara. Kala, the uncrowned queen, continues to write her story of dominance across the endless savannah. Even so, the dominant can become the hunted. As the first rays of light touch the red dust plains, a herd of Cape buffalo grazes peacefully. The scene appears tranquil. But hidden in the brush beyond, a lone lion crouches in ambush. Cold, sharp eyes locked on a weak buffalo at the edge of the herd. The lion inches closer without a sound, but upon taking one more step, the entire herd wheels around simultaneously, as though an invisible signal has passed through every animal. They surround the lion and trample without mercy. Minutes later, the silence returns. The lion lies motionless beneath the red evening sky. The herd moves on, leaving behind a carcass and a warning. Here, the hunter can become the hunted. And anyone who underestimates the power of unity will pay with their life. As night falls, the buffalo herd stops beside a shallow waterhole. An old bull bellows, not a threat, but a declaration. Tonight, this land still belongs to them. In the darkness, vultures circle noiselessly, patiently waiting like specters between life and death. And yet, the most terrifying trial in all of Africa does not come from fangs or claws, it comes from a river. The sun scorches, the earth cracks, the grass withers to straw, water vanishes. The wildebeest herds are forced to march in search of new pastures and greener ground. They are not alone. Zebras, hundreds of thousands of gazelles, and countless other grazers join the exodus, creating the largest overland migration on Earth. The wildebeest, powerfully built in the chest, tapering at the hindquarters, heavy-headed, its tawny grey coat coated in dust. Distinctive curved horns sweep outward, then hook inward like sickle blades, a weapon both sexes carry, but only mature bulls truly wield. After a long trek across parched, cracked savanna, The herd finally reaches the Mara River, its waters murky and violent. Beneath the surface lurk Africa's most silent predators, Nile crocodiles. Up to 20 feet long, weighing over 2,200 pounds, encased in armored hide with jaws lined like razors. The herd masses at the riverbank. The lead animals halt, eyes tense, scanning the water, weighing the leap between life and death. But the crowd behind presses forward relentlessly. Pressure mounts on those at the front. And then, unable to delay any longer, one brave individual plunges into the water. That leap shatters the suffocating silence hanging over the herd. One, two, three, then the entire herd surges into the water like an avalanche, unleashing furious chaos in the muddy current. A faint splash, a whirlpool. One animal dragged under, claimed by a crocodile. The water turns red. The lucky ones keep swimming toward the far bank, never looking back, pressing toward the light of survival. Roughly 250,000 individuals perish during each migration season from drowning, exhaustion, or predation. Research from Oxford University in 2025 reveals that the actual population may number only 600,000. That figure is far lower than the previously estimated 1.3 million, a grave concern for the future of this great migration. As the final survivors reach the opposite bank, the river returns to its original calm. Crocodiles sink to the riverbed, patiently awaiting the next hunt. Against a grey-blue sky, dark shapes appear circling without a wing beat. The vultures have arrived. They wheel overhead, sharp eyes scanning for any remains. And when they descend, the feast of carcasses begins. For the survivors, the struggle is far from over. Ahead lies green grass, but also the promise of another migration. There is no room for rest or celebration. They press onward, the road has no end. If you are captivated by these spectacular battles for survival, share your thoughts in the comments below. Yet the law of survival does not belong to Africa alone. On the far side of the Atlantic, in the deepest woodlands of the Americas, other phantoms are stirring. In the dense woodlands of North America, where sunlight seldom touches the ground, a silent predator stalks. The puma. It does not roar like the African lion, nor is it as aggressive as the grizzly. But the puma, also known as the mountain lion, is one of the most lethal hunters in the forest. A muscular frame, agile limbs, and an extraordinary leaping ability, more than 40 feet in a single strike. Vertically, they can spring up to 18 feet, a record among the great cats. With razor-sharp night vision and ultra-sensitive hearing, the puma can detect prey from the faintest sound alone. The puma hunts in total stillness, so complete that even the most watchful deer never senses a thing. Yellow eyes, cold and piercing, cut through the darkness. A fluid body dissolves into the canopy. In a blink, a lethal pounce brings the deer down before it can react. Spring arrives. Wildflowers burst across the mountainsides, spreading a vivid tapestry of color. A gentle fragrance rides the breeze, drawing early-season bees and butterflies. New grass pushes through the soil, painting the hillsides a fresh green. Elk herds, mountain goats, and hares leave their winter shelters to search for new grazing. Bald eagles and snowy owls return from the lowlands, heralding a new cycle of life. Beneath ancient pines, a female puma moves without a sound. Yet at the forest edge, another male waits. He has caught her scent and is ready to fight for the right to mate. After roughly 3 months of gestation, the female gives birth to 2 or 3 cubs. To feed them, the mother must leave the den and hunt. She advances quietly toward a stream, every footstep hidden in the dew-soaked grass. Near the stream bank, a stray bear cub wobbles along in a world far too large for it. The Puma mother pauses. Her amber eyes flash cold. A lone bear cub, a rare opportunity. Then, suddenly, a roar shakes the entire woodland. The mother bear has returned from the deep woods. The puma retreats slowly, eyes never leaving the massive bear before her. The chase fails, but the real danger has only just begun. The mother bear pays the puma no more attention. All that matters now is that her cub is still alive. They continue pushing through the trees and across the stream, mother leading, cub following, step by step learning to survive in an unforgiving wilderness. Yet the puma is not the only predator in these woodlands. Another sound rolls through the valley, a howl piercing the night, lonesome yet commanding. The howl of the grey wolf. At Yellowstone, the iconic national park of the United States, grey wolves had been extinct for nearly 70 years. Humans exterminated them, one by one, until no howl echoed through the snowy valleys. In 1995, 14 grey wolves were reintroduced from Canada, and their return rewrote the history of the wild. Today, Yellowstone is home to roughly 90 to 120 wolves, divided into 8 to 12 packs. Grey wolves live in packs from 8 to 12 individuals functioning as a family. The alpha female leads, deciding the direction of travel and the timing of hunts. The alpha male defends the territory against rival packs. Each pack is a mobile fortress. The average territory of a Yellowstone wolf pack spans roughly 165 square miles. They defend every inch with their howls, binding the pack through the darkness, warning rivals that this land is claimed. However, at the very apex of North America's food chain, there stands a force that even wolves must yield to. The grizzly bear. When the salmon run begins, the streams become a banquet. Millions of sockeye salmon swim upstream from the ocean to the rivers of their birth to spawn and then to die. Grizzlies gather at the waterfalls, standing motionless as statues, legs half submerged, eyes locked on the rushing current. Then suddenly, one lunges forward. Massive jaws snap a leaping salmon clean out of the air, precise, ruthless. It is the most spectacular sight in North America and the harshest test of reflexes that nature can devise. Weighing up to 850 pounds, standing 7 feet tall upright, with long, non-retractable claws, the grizzly is the purest embodiment of raw, natural power. Its signature feature is a large, muscular hump on the shoulders, a block of muscle built for digging, and a concave, dish-shaped face that distinguishes it from the smaller black bear. Before winter, grizzlies enter a phase known as hyperphagia, a period of ceaseless eating. They gain hundreds of pounds in just weeks to stockpile fat for the months-long hibernation that follows. When they emerge, they will have lost 30 to 40% of their body weight. Mother bears teach their cubs to fish beside the waterfalls. A newborn cub weighs roughly 1 pound, tiny, blind, and furless. Yet they grow tenfold in their first year thanks to their mother's milk and a calorie-dense diet. They stay with their mother for 2 to 3 years, mastering every skill needed to survive. Grizzly reproduction conceals an extraordinary secret. A fertilized egg does not develop immediately. It lies dormant in the mother's body for months. Only when the mother has stored sufficient fat reserves does the embryo begin to grow. Scientists call this delayed implantation, a mechanism nature has programmed to ensure that only the healthiest mothers bring cubs into the world. Mother bears defend their young with absolute ferocity against adult males who will not hesitate to kill cubs in order to force the female back into estrus. In the world of grizzlies, the maternal instinct is more dangerous than any fang or claw. The first snowflakes of winter begin to fall. The mother bear leads her cubs into the deep forest, her broad silhouette slowly vanishing behind the white-dusted trunks. Winter is coming, and the long sleep calls. From the savannas of Masai Mara, where Kala's roar still echoes, to the dense jungles of Luangwa, where Makena hides in shadow. From the blood-stained Mara River to Yellowstone, where wolf howls carry through snow-covered valleys, from the waterfalls where grizzlies stand motionless waiting for salmon, to the silent forests where the puma moves unseen. Two continents, 7 species, one immutable law. Adapt or vanish. African lions are declining sharply due to habitat loss. Grey wolves, once extinct, now recovering, yet their future remains uncertain. Grizzlies are confined to fragmented populations across the lower continent. Yet as long as the endless grasslands remain, as long as the rivers run, and as long as the deep woodlands stand, the story of the unbroken will never end. Nearly 2 million creatures converge on a muddy river. Not all of them will reach the other side. But those who do will continue to write their unbroken story. Thank you for joining Nature Moments. The natural world still holds countless stories waiting to be told. See you in the next episode. Amidst these sun-scorched lands, there exists an animal that is both familiar and strange. With the appearance of a pig, but with a small trunk like that of a young elephant. It is the South American tapir, an ancient creature, and also the silent gardener of the tropical forests. An adult of this species can be up to 8 feet long and stand about 3 feet at the shoulder. With a body as solid as a block of stone sculpted by nature and a short, flexible proboscis. The tapir feeds on leaves, young shoots, fallen fruit, and sometimes even dry bark. Whenever it eats a fruit, it often swallows the seeds without realizing it. And because this animal moves constantly within an average radius of 7 to 12 miles, it unwittingly becomes a sower of the forest, silent, persistent, and more enduring than any other. Thanks to its keen senses, such as a sharp sense of smell and hearing much more sensitive than a human's. But when it detects a threat, usually from a jaguar, the region's supreme predator, it can run at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, crashing through the densest undergrowth. Its swimming ability is also a significant advantage, as the tapir often chooses to dive into a lake. The tapir's short proboscis is not just for smelling and grasping food. When underwater, it acts as a perfect natural snorkel, allowing the tapir to dive deep and hide at the bottom of rivers and lakes for several minutes to escape its enemies. Amidst the oppressive heat of the dry season, when prey is scarce, a jaguar emerges from the shade. Its golden eyes are fixed on a South American tapir, which is distractedly munching on young shoots. It attempts an approach, but perhaps luck is not on its side. Today, the hunt has failed. However, that does not diminish the jaguar's status, for in the Amazon rainforest, it remains the apex predator. A jaguar can weigh from 100 to 265 pounds with a body length of up to 6 feet. Its compact, muscular body looks like a concentrated mass of power with a large head. Unlike its African relative, the leopard, the jaguar's spots form dark rosettes. The jaguar does not chase its prey. It is an ambush predator using the shadows and the undergrowth. With footsteps as silent as the wind, it approaches its prey to within a few feet without making a sound. When the moment comes, its pounce is not only powerful but also precise with a deadly coolness. Its jaw generates a pressure of about 1,500 pounds per square inch, the strongest among the big cats. The jaguar is one of the few big cats that enjoys water. On intensely hot days, when the surface of the forest cracks, jaguars often seek out water holes. The mud pools, swamps, and water-filled hollows among the rocks of the dry forest are strategic points. Among its prey is a much smaller but very alert and social creature, the collared peccary. When in danger, they emit shrill squeals and may either attack as a group or flee. However, against an experienced jaguar, a herd of peccaries can be scattered. But the jaguar does not only eat collared peccaries. Its diet in the Chaco Serrano also includes armadillos, capybaras, deer, and even caimans. This dietary diversity allows it to play a crucial role in controlling populations. In this place, it is not only the jaguar, but also a smaller cat with a slender body and a spotted coat, the ocelot. Though not large, every line of its body has been refined with a supreme purpose. The ocelot's coat is one of the most distinctive and intricate among the forest cats. With 4 short, muscular legs and pads covered in fine fur, it can approach its prey. Their eyes have night vision 6 times stronger than a human's. The ocelot primarily hunts small animals such as mice, lizards, ground birds, rabbits, and snakes. In areas near water, it may also catch fish or frogs. Their forelegs are agile, with sharp claws and lightning-fast reflexes. A silent wanderer on the arid land with its back covered in a layer of armor. Each footstep sounds like a light tap on the ground, slow but steady. The 9-banded armadillo. Its name derives from the number of mobile bands that cross its body. Its body is 2 to 3 feet long, including the tail, and its weight varies. Its carapace, as hard as a medieval suit of armor, is formed by hundreds of small bony plates. It provides effective protection against the bites of ocelots, maned wolves, or pumas. In particular, the 9 mobile bands on its back, moving independently, allow it to curl up slightly. Unlike active predators, the 9-banded armadillo is nocturnal. It forages by scratching and digging in the forest's topsoil for insects and earthworms. With a long pointed snout, like a small shovel, and an exceptional sense of smell. It can detect prey living up to 6 inches deep in the soil. Thanks to its flexible digestive system and numerous small enamelless teeth, its broad and unselective diet allows it to survive through successive dry seasons. Not just a proficient forager, it is also an excellent burrowing engineer. Each individual can dig and maintain from 4 to 10 different burrows within a home range. A startling fact of reproduction. The 9-banded armadillo almost always gives birth to a litter of 4 genetically identical young. They develop from the same fertilized egg, making them natural identical quadruplets in the animal world. These abandoned burrows are often reused by other species, such as snakes and rodents. The nine-banded armadillo is one of the main regulators of pest insect populations. Its digging habits not only aerate the topsoil, but also improve water absorption. Here too, small but extremely active creatures quietly inspect every tree trunk. With a long tail held erect like an exploratory antenna, its long snout constantly sniffing. The South American coati belongs to the Procyonidae family, a close relative of the raccoon. An adult can be from 2.5 to 3.5 feet long, including the tail. Its body is compact but sturdy, with strong limbs and curved, sharp claws. Thanks to its long, flexible snout and extremely sensitive sense of smell, it can detect insects. Its diet is very diverse, from fruits, roots and seeds to insects, bird eggs, and small reptiles. Its digestive system can process both fiber and protein, allowing it to adjust its diet. One of the most remarkable features of this species is its flexible social structure. Females and young usually live in groups of 4 to 20 individuals, while adult males. When the group moves, the tails of all individuals are held erect like small mobile poles. The South American coati plays an important role in controlling insect populations. Its constant digging behavior also contributes to soil aeration. Amidst the rustle of dry leaves and the calls of birds on the plains, it is the sound of intelligence in motion, of life reorganizing itself to adapt. These are medium-sized primates with dark brown fur on their bodies and black on their limbs. What is special about the brown capuchin monkey lies in its ability to learn, remember, and adapt. Their diet is extremely diverse, from fruits, nuts and young shoots to insects and bird eggs. One of the most remarkable behaviors of this species is the use of stones to crack open nutshells. Their intelligence is not limited to tools. Brown capuchins also know how to self-medicate. They often seek out plants with insect-repellent properties, crush the leaves, and rub them all over their bodies, creating a natural mosquito and parasite repellent. The brown capuchin monkey serves as an important intermediary in the transformation of organic matter. They gather fruits, nuts, and insects, leaving leftovers on the ground, which helps to nourish the forest soil. Each of their steps is a link in the life cycle where energy is reborn from fallen leaves and fruits. Thanks to these seemingly small activities, the rainforest ecosystem maintains its fertility and natural balance. The brown capuchin is not just an intelligent forager, but also a silent gardener of the green forest. Hot air currents rise from the ground, forming spiraling columns of air. And it is in these invisible currents that outstretched wings glide gently. It is a silent, persistent, and purposeful patrol by the turkey vulture. Compared to other vultures, the turkey vulture has a light body and hollow bones. One of its most notable features is its bare head, bright red in adults. But what truly sets the turkey vulture apart is not its appearance. It is one of the few birds in the world with a highly developed sense of smell. Studies have shown that it can detect the smell of ethyl mercaptan, a compound released. This ability allows them to detect carrion from an altitude of 200 to 400 feet. Where there are carcasses, the turkey vulture is often the first to find them. In many cases, the black vulture depends on the behavior of the turkey vulture to locate food. But once they gather in sufficient numbers, the black vultures, with their strength and numbers, quickly dominate. Therefore, the turkey vulture's survival strategy is not direct confrontation. They prefer soft internal organs which are easy to access and digest quickly, avoiding the tougher parts. As the first turkey vultures begin to circle high above and descend to the carrion feast, but that tranquility does not last long. From a distance, completely black wings appear. Fierce wing beats and shrill cries echo. The latter do not surrender easily. They spread their wings, trying to knock down the intruders. However, with their strength and aggression, the black vultures soon turn another's feast. The most recognizable feature of the black vulture is its featherless dark gray head. Its plumage is entirely black, and when they spread their wings, white patches on the underside. Their long, broad-wing structure, coupled with a light body, allows them to soar for hours. The black vulture combines its eyesight with flocking behavior to locate carrion. In a group, if one individual finds food, the entire flock can quickly arrive. Foraging in groups helps them easily dominate other competitors. Each day, an individual can consume up to 2.2 pounds of decaying meat. Thanks to this, potential infection sources from decaying carcasses in the open are controlled. The stomach of the black vulture contains acids so strong they can neutralize many types of bacteria. With a beak curved and sharp as a dagger and brilliant yellow legs that walk with a bold stride. With a body length of 20 to 26 inches and a wingspan of about 4 feet. The crested caracara has a sturdier build than other species in its family. Its plumage is a study in contrast. A white head with a black erectile crest like a helmet. It walks a lot, hunting on the lower levels or waiting for opportunities with carrion and injured animals. In terms of survival skills, the crested caracara is a master of observation and adaptation. It often follows grey foxes, pumas, or maned wolves, waiting for them to complete a hunt. During the natural wildfires that frequently occur in the Chaco Serrano during the dry season, its sense of smell is not particularly developed, but its eyesight is exceptional. Unlike falcons that depend on speed to attack, the crested caracara uses a different tactic. When hunting lizards, snakes, or rodents, it does not attack immediately but approaches slowly. With talons that are not overly sharp but have excellent grip and a beak as hard as iron. However, against prey that is too large or stronger rivals, it does not hesitate to retreat. The crested caracara is an effective natural scavenger, helping to control the spread of disease. Furthermore, by consuming dead animals, pests, and weak individuals, it reduces pressure. Its footsteps are light yet firm, as if the entire hill were just a soft carpet. The guanaco is a close wild relative of the llama. It can stand up to 4 feet at the shoulder and be about 6.5 feet long from muzzle to tail. Its body is covered in a thick coat of golden brown fur. This coat not only allows them to adapt to arid conditions, unlike other large herbivores that depend on dense grasslands, the guanaco is a master. It can go for days without drinking water directly, thanks to its ability to absorb moisture. Its three-chambered digestive system allows it to efficiently break down cellulose from tough foods. During prolonged droughts, it can even consume young roots, old leaves, or tender bark. Socially, guanacos live in groups of 5 to 15 individuals with a stable structure. During the dry season, when food is scarce and dispersed, the group structure can become more flexible. The adult male is extremely vigilant. It often stands at the highest point of the slope. A single signal from the leader is enough for the entire group to regroup and flee in formation. The guanaco is an important herbivore, responsible for controlling low-lying vegetation. It creates natural trails through the forest, facilitating the movement of other species. Their droppings, rich in organic matter, are food for many decomposer insects. An agile silhouette is tightening its circle, its eyes fixed on a herd of guanacos. It is not the largest predator nor the fastest, but here the puma has an advantage. An adult can weigh from 66 to 220 pounds and be about 5 feet long. Its body is slender and muscular, and its long, flexible tail allows it to maintain stability. The puma's coat varies from grayish-brown to a pale yellow, allowing it to camouflage easily. Its paws are wide with retractable claws and are cushioned by thick, fleshy pads. With muscles specially adapted for silent movement, the puma can get very close to its prey. Both its hearing and vision are highly developed. Their eyes have a special reflective retina that allows them to see clearly in very low light conditions. Their ears can rotate independently, helping them to pinpoint the source of subtle sounds, such as the slight rustle of an agouti or the rubbing of a peccary. It is a master of stalking and lightning-fast attacks. After observing and tracking its prey for hours, the puma waits for the precise moment to launch at speeds of up to 43 miles per hour in the first seconds of the attack. It always aims for the nape or throat with a bite of about 400 pounds per square inch. Thanks to its curved canines and powerful jaw muscles, it quickly suffocates its prey. In field studies, over 80% of its attacks on small or medium-sized prey are resolved in under 10 seconds. With larger animals like the guanaco or the greater rhea, it takes more time to control the situation. After killing its prey, the puma often drags the carcass to a shaded spot, sheltered from the wind and with rocks or fallen logs. It uses its front paws or muzzle to cover the carcass with dry leaves, soil, and branches, not for storage, but for concealment. This way, it can return to feed multiple times over the following days, conserving energy and reducing the risk of confrontation. A predator does not always need to have the imposing muscles of a puma. Sometimes it can be a slender figure with long, stilt-like legs. The maned wolf, South America's most unique canid. Despite its name, the maned wolf is not a true wolf, nor is it a fox, a jackal, or a hyena. Evolutionarily, it is the sole species of the genus Chrysocyon, with unique traits unmixed with any living relative. It has a lean body, exceptionally long legs, giving it an average standing height of about 3 feet, along with a high neck, a long muzzle, and a long bushy tail. A black mane runs from the nape of its neck to the middle of its back, which can be raised when it feels threatened or needs to assert its authority. Its large ears act as a biological navigation system, amplifying sounds in quiet environments. Its coat, predominantly reddish-orange, is not just eye-catching but also serves as camouflage during the dry season, when the vegetation is a burnt yellow. It does not pursue its prey over long distances like a coyote, nor does it hunt in packs like a gray wolf. Instead, it opts for quick ambushes or a stealthy approach to launch a surprise attack with its powerful forelegs. Thanks to its long legs, it can deliver a powerful blow from above, stunning or instantly killing small prey. Despite its appearance as a skilled predator, the maned wolf is an omnivore with a very flexible diet. It feeds on small animals like field mice, ground birds, lizards and frogs, but a large part of its diet comes from plants, especially wild fruits. One of its most important food sources is the fruit of the lobera plant, a native fruit similar to an eggplant rich in fiber and water. Its ability to digest cellulose and metabolize plant energy allows it to survive in environments where strict carnivores often disappear. By consuming fruit and moving continuously over large areas, it disperses seeds through its droppings, creating natural points of plant regeneration. The droppings of the maned wolf often contain insect remains, undigested plant fibers, and intact seeds. The grey brocket deer, a small deer species native to South America, it has a compact body with a grey, brown or ash-grey coat, usually darker on the back and lighter towards the belly, which acts as natural camouflage. They are herbivores that specialize in feeding on young leaves, shoots, wild fruits, and soft bark. Their ability to stand on their hind legs for short periods allows them to reach low branches between 4 and 5 feet high. This is crucial when vegetation within reach has been consumed or knocked down by other species like capybaras or peccaries. In addition, they also consume some types of fungi and even mineral-rich soil to supplement their diet with micronutrients. Golden eyes glow brightly in the darkness, along with a silhouette with pricked-up ears, signaling the presence of the great horned owl. It has a robust body, large wings, and a soft plumage that allows it to fly in silence, like a breath on the dusty air of the dry forest. The great horned owl's plumage combines shades of grey, brown, and mottled spots like decaying tree bark, creating perfect camouflage. The great horned owl is a predator with extremely developed hearing thanks to its asymmetrical ear structure. One ear is higher than the other, allowing it to locate sounds both horizontally and vertically. Without needing to see its prey, it can detect the rustle of dry leaves caused by a mouse from a distance of tens of feet. Their eyes do not move like a human's but are fixed in their sockets. However, it can turn its head up to 270 degrees, allowing it to scan its surroundings without moving its body, keeping its plumage completely silent while observing and attacking. It usually perches motionless on a large branch at dusk, and launches into silent flight when darkness has completely enveloped the forest. Thanks to the serrated structures on the edge of its feathers, its wings create a noiseless flight, allowing it to swoop down on its prey without giving any audible warning. The attack is delivered with great force, and its sharp talons can generate a pressure of up to 300 pounds per square inch. This action is enough to instantly kill a rabbit, a mouse, a ground bird, or even medium-sized reptiles. During the dry season, when insects and small animals are scarce, it shifts its diet to poisonous toads or drought-adapted reptiles, prey that many other predators avoid. With a specialized digestive system, the great horned owl does not chew but swallows its prey whole, and later regurgitates a pellet containing fur, bones, scales, and other indigestible parts. As an apex predator in the middle and upper layers of the forest, the owl not only regulates the populations of rodents and small birds, but also influences the behavior and distribution of its potential prey. If the great horned owl is the master predator of the night at dawn, the sky belongs to another assassin, small and fast. It is the American kestrel, a tiny raptor with agile wings and a deadly dive. Its body is small, light, and agile. But that is what allows it to make the most of the hot air currents rising from the cracked and arid ground to soar in search of prey without expending too much energy. The kestrel's plumage combines vibrant but harmonious colors. A reddish-brown back with black spots, a yellowish-white chest, and cheeks marked by 2 black stripes, a feature compared to a warrior's moustache. One of the most outstanding skills of the American kestrel is its ability to hover in mid-air, holding a single position in the sky by continuously flapping its wings with its eyes fixed on the ground. Once the target is marked, the kestrel dives at an angle, accelerating in a few seconds, and its legs, with curved, sharp talons, grip the prey in a single contact. Its diet is very diverse. Crickets, grasshoppers, beetles, small snakes, lizards, field mice, and even the chicks of sparrows during the nesting season. This varied diet has allowed it to survive in difficult conditions, where the availability of prey changes with the seasonal cycle. During the dry season, the number of insects decreases significantly, forcing the kestrel to change its hunting strategy. Instead of hunting insects in groups, it focuses on opportunistic prey like mice or lizards. When the rainy season arrives, insect swarms multiply, and the kestrel returns to a fast-paced hunting mode, moving constantly, attacking instantly, and consuming on the spot. At the same time, gigantic flocks of birds advance with steady steps on long, powerful legs. They cannot fly, but their sprinting speed rivals that of many mammals. It is the great rhea, the largest bird of this continent. The greater rhea can stand up to 5 feet tall, be about 4.5 feet long, and weigh from 44 to 66 pounds. With long, strong legs and 3-toed claws perfectly adapted for covering long distances on open terrain, this bird does not need to fly to survive. It has a stride that can reach 3 feet and a running speed exceeding 37 miles per hour when it feels threatened, making it one of the fastest running birds in the world. Although its wings are not large enough to lift its body off the ground, they are very useful when running, as they act as biological rudders, allowing for instant changes of direction. It eats grass, leaves, seeds, fruits, and does not hesitate to hunt invertebrates like insects, spiders, and even small lizards or snakes. The greater rhea lives in groups, usually of 5 to 20 individuals, and in some favorable areas, there can be up to 50. During the dry season, the groups tend to split up to reduce competition for food resources. When the rainy season begins, they gather into larger groups and start their breeding period, usually from September to December. Unable to fly and living on the ground, the greater rhea is vulnerable to predators like pumas, jaguars, or even smaller carnivore groups. Its survival strategy is based on the collective vigilance of the group. When an individual detects danger, it emits a snorting sound or a low growl, causing the entire group to flee in a fan-like formation, confusing the predator's hunting tactics. In addition, the grayish-brown color of its plumage allows it to camouflage well among the dry grasslands and bushes, especially during the hottest hours of the day, when the heat visually distorts the landscape. A large silhouette moves slowly, but with great caution. The light-colored rings around its eyes make it look like it's wearing a pair of strange glasses, hence its name, the spectacled bear. This is the only bear species native to the South American continent. It can be 5 to 6.5 feet long, stand up to 3 feet on all fours, and weigh from 175 to 310 pounds. Its thick, velvety black or dark brown coat is highlighted by cream or pale yellow fur bands around the eyes that run down the cheeks, forming the characteristic image of a pair of spectacles. Unlike the common image of a bear as a fierce predator, the Andean bear has a predominantly herbivorous diet, which makes up 70 to 85% of its food intake. It eats everything from wild fruits like avocados, pineapples and figs, to the young stems of the puya plant, bark, fungi, and sometimes even carrion or small animals like rabbits, birds, or injured armadillos. By consuming a wide variety of large seeded fruits, it becomes a natural vehicle for carrying seeds far, crossing geographical barriers that other small birds or animals cannot overcome. Their droppings, rich in organic matter, often fall on moist ground or in ravines, creating ideal conditions for seeds to germinate and for secondary forests to regenerate. The floor of the Amazon is not just the kingdom of large predators, but also a refuge for over 430 species of amphibians. Among them, the poison dart frog stands out, a sophisticated predator with a power hidden within its tiny body. These frogs feed on small insects like ants, termites, and spiders, using dry leaves and tree roots as perfect hiding places. Their vibrant colors red, blue, yellow, orange are a stark warning to any predator. Inside that tiny body is a deadly weapon, batrachotoxin, one of the most potent toxins in nature, capable of paralyzing the nervous system and causing death. But here is the marvel. These frogs do not create their own poison. They are master chemists. The poison is synthesized from their prey, small ants and mites that contain toxic alkaloids. They absorb, concentrate, and convert these compounds into their own defensive arsenal. A poisoned dart frog raised in captivity and fed a different diet is completely harmless. Their lethal beauty is borrowed from the forest itself. Even smaller than the poisoned dart frogs are the insects and microorganisms that work tirelessly beneath the soft soil of the Amazon. Leaf-cutter ants are indefatigable workers. They cut pieces of leaves from trees and carry them back to their nests to cultivate a special type of fungus, the food source for the entire colony. Each leaf-cutter ant colony can number in the millions, operating with a complex and highly efficient system of labor division. At a height of 98 to 164 feet above the ground, where sunlight filters through the giant canopy, the Amazon's treetop world is a vibrant and unique realm. The canopy stores up to 40% of the forest's carbon, playing a fundamental role in mitigating climate change. One of the most unique inhabitants of the canopy is the sloth, a mammal that spends about 90% of its life hanging from branches. The sloth's slowness is due to its specialized diet, consisting mainly of leaves, a low-nutrient food source. Digestion can take up to 30 days. This slowness is, in fact, a masterful form of camouflage. Moving so slowly makes them nearly invisible to motion-detecting predators, like the harpy eagle. Furthermore, once a week, the sloth risks its life to descend to the ground to defecate. For the sloth, defecating is a game of death. Once a week, it must leave the safety of the canopy for the forest floor. Why to repay the tree. Its droppings fertilize the tree, and the tree feeds it. A dangerous but fair pact. The sloth's thick fur is often home to moss and green algae, which provides it with perfect camouflage among the leaves. The symbiotic relationship between the sloth and the sloth moth creates a small but complex ecosystem right on the sloth's body. In the dense canopy of the Amazon, as night falls or dawn breaks, howls echo through the forest's silence. It is the call of the howler monkey. Their howls can travel for nearly 3 miles, helping troop members stay in contact. Thanks to a specially developed larynx, the howler monkey produces the loudest sound of any primate, as a way of asserting territorial dominance. The spider monkey is a master of survival in the high canopy. These monkeys almost never touch the ground. Their bodies are perfectly designed for life in the trees, with long arms and a flexible tail that acts as a 5th limb. Their tail, which can be nearly 3 feet long, is strong enough to grip branches and even suspend their entire body. The toucan, a vibrant symbol of the Amazon rainforest, is distinguished by its large, colorful beak. This beak is not just a tool for feeding, but also a biological marvel. Made of keratin and filled with air pockets, the toucan's beak is as light as a feather. Furthermore, this beak acts as a natural radiator, helping to regulate body temperature in the hot, humid climate. Toucans play a vital role as seed dispersers in the Amazon. As they eat fruit, they digest and spread the seeds in their droppings. In the high canopy of the Amazon, the great horned owl nests silently on high branches. The great horned owl is one of the largest owl species, with a wingspan that can reach up to 5 feet. At night, the great horned owl emerges, hunting in the deep darkness of the canopy. Its large eyes make up nearly 5% of its body weight. Its vision is 100 times more sensitive than a human's in low light. The great horned owl has highly developed hearing, with asymmetrical ears on its head that help it locate sounds in three-dimensional space. The ability to fly in absolute silence is one of the key factors that makes it a formidable predator. Its unique feather structure helps to break up the air and minimize noise to the greatest extent during flight. When it attacks, the owl uses its powerful talons with a grip of up to 300 pounds per square inch, enough to pierce the bones of its prey. Below the high canopy of the Amazon rainforest, at a height of 65 to 98 feet above the ground, exists a semi-illuminated world. This is a transitional zone, a natural nursery where life reaches its peak, with an extraordinary density of vegetation. The rainforest canopy is home to about 75% of the Amazon's mammal species. A prominent feature is the abundance of epiphytic plants, which live on large trees, absorbing water and nutrients from the air and rain. Insects play an essential role, with an estimated 2.5 million species living in this layer. In particular, many species have evolved to become masters of camouflage. The leaf insect is a striking example of natural camouflage. Their bodies are designed to perfectly mimic leaves. In the rich ecosystem of the Amazon, thousands of spider species live and thrive. Among them, the crab spider is an expert at changing its body color to blend in with its surroundings. This ability not only helps them avoid enemies, but also turns them into formidable ambush predators. Unlike web-spinning spiders, the Goliath bird-eater is an ambush predator. It hides underground and detects movement through sensitive hairs on its legs. When the moment is right, the Goliath bird-eater lunges with incredible speed, injecting venom and using its nearly 1-inch-long fangs to quickly subdue its prey. On small branches, hummingbirds use spider silk and plant debris to build their nests. Hummingbirds play a fundamental role as pollinators, responsible for about 25% of pollination in the upper layers of the Amazon. These birds have the highest metabolic rate of any bird. Their hearts can beat up to 1,200 times per minute during flight. At the beginning of the dry season, from July to December, when the Amazon is full of food and the climate is favorable, macaws begin their nesting season. About 80% of macaw species in the Amazon choose to nest at a height of 65 to 98 feet above the ground in the dense canopy. During the nesting season, macaws spend about 70% of their day foraging for food, ensuring their young receive enough nutrition. Their vibrant plumage not only attracts mates, but also becomes a visual tool to protect their nests. Beyond the vast rainforests, the Amazon also hides another world, mysterious caves formed over millions of years. These caves form a complex network of underground chambers, rivers, and lakes. In these dark spaces, unique conditions have driven the strange adaptations of living creatures. In an environment with little sunlight, many organisms depend on limited energy sources, mainly from organic matter brought in from the outside. The vampire bat is a characteristic species of the Amazon, where they can live in high densities. The cave environment, with its constant darkness and humidity, provides a perfect refuge for these bats. As the only bat species in the world with a diet based on blood, the vampire bat needs to consume about 0.7 fluid ounces of blood each night to survive. They use their sharp teeth to make a small incision in the skin of their prey, then use their tongue to lap up the blood. This process is carried out silently thanks to an enzyme in their saliva. The social behavior of vampire bats is incredibly complex. If an individual fails to find food, other members of the colony will often share blood with it. This altruistic behavior is not random. Vampire bats can remember which individuals have shared blood with them in the past. If a bat is selfish and does not reciprocate, it gets a black mark and is less likely to receive help in the future. This is one of the clearest examples of reciprocal altruism in the animal world, a complex social system based on trust and memory, existing right in the dark. The Amazon River, with a length of about 4,000 miles, is the largest river in the world by water volume. The Amazon River ecosystem is divided into two main water types: black water and white water. White water, flowing from the Andes, carries nutrient-rich sediment, creating an ideal environment for fish and invertebrates. On the other hand, black water, with its high acidity and low sediment, forms a challenging but suitable environment for fish species that have evolved to adapt. This river provides an abundant food source for many animals, including the anhinga, a bird with a unique hunting strategy. With its long, slender body, the anhinga moves gracefully underwater, looking like a slithering snake. Unlike many other birds, the anhinga's feathers are not waterproof, which allows it to dive to depths of up to 20 feet. When it spots prey, usually fish or small amphibians, the anhinga uses its long, flexible neck to launch a lightning-fast strike, spearing the prey with its sharp, needle-like beak. However, the greatest threat to the creatures living in the Amazon River is the black caiman. This crocodilian is the largest in South America, growing up to 20 feet long and weighing over 1,100 pounds. The black caiman can live up to 70 years and has incredible endurance, capable of surviving without food for weeks or even months. The black caiman's dark skin not only helps it camouflage perfectly in the dark water, but also absorbs heat from the sunday. Its eyes, equipped with a reflective membrane, allow it to see clearly in the dark. As a master of ambush, the black caiman often lies motionless underwater, waiting for prey to come close enough for a surprise attack. With an extremely powerful bite force of up to 3,700 pounds per square inch, they can easily subdue large prey. When it comes to the most prominent predators of the Amazon River ecosystem, the red-bellied piranha is a name that cannot be overlooked. The teeth of the red-bellied piranha are incredibly sharp, arranged in a serrated pattern with a bite force sufficient to tear through the flesh of their prey in seconds. Red-bellied piranhas often hunt in schools of 20 to 30, using a strategy of swarming attacks. The first bite of a piranha can cause the prey to lose up to 35% of its body weight in just a few minutes. Although notoriously aggressive, the red-bellied piranha is very flexible in its diet. It can switch from hunting live prey to scavenging or even eating plants when necessary. The arapaima is a giant freshwater fish that inhabits the Amazon River system. With a length that can reach up to 10 feet and a weight of over 440 pounds, it is one of the largest freshwater fish in the world. What is special about the arapaima is its ability to breathe air thanks to a modified swim bladder, which helps it survive in low oxygen water. Due to overfishing, their numbers in the wild have significantly declined, leading to increased conservation efforts. In the heart of the Amazon, where rivers and swamps dominate, the anaconda emerges as a living legend of nature. It is the largest snake in the world, capable of reaching lengths of over 30 feet and weighing more than 440 pounds. The anaconda lives mainly in water, where it moves swiftly and stealthily thanks to its muscular body covered in olive-green scales with black patterns. Its eyes and nostrils are located on the top of its head, allowing it to observe its surroundings while remaining almost completely submerged. When it attacks, it does not bite to kill but constricts its prey with its powerful body, suffocating it before swallowing it whole. After a large meal, such as a caiman, the anaconda's metabolism skyrockets to 40 times its normal rate to digest the enormous meal. It may lie motionless for weeks or even months in a near comatose state. Its heart can even increase in size by up to 40% to pump blood throughout its body, a remarkable physiological transformation to cope with a rare feast. And not to be overlooked, the jaguar, the supreme king of the Amazon. Its underwater hunting prowess is a testament to its special adaptation to riverine and swamp environments. Unlike many other big cats that swim only when necessary, the jaguar loves water and has exceptional swimming skills. According to a 2023 study, 15 to 20% of the jaguar's diet in the Amazon consists of aquatic animals such as fish, turtles, and even small caimans. The jaguar's underwater ambushes are even more successful than its terrestrial hunts, with a success rate of about 60%. From December to May, the rainy season in the Amazon causes the river levels to rise significantly by as much as 15 feet. These flooded forests, known as vasia, become a temporary habitat for many species. About 60% of the fish species in the Amazon breed in the flooded forests during the rainy season. When rising water levels flood part of their nests, leafcutter ants must build higher fungus chambers and create natural drainage systems to keep their nests dry. During the rainy season, when movement becomes difficult, clay licks become crowded gathering spots for flocks of macaws. This mineral-rich clay helps the macaws neutralize toxins from unripe seeds and fruits. For the giant otter, the largest otter species in the world, the rainy season brings harsh challenges. The rising water levels make hunting more difficult. However, the giant otter has an impressive ability to adapt. They change their hunting strategy, using the collective strength of the entire group to drive fish into shallow water areas. This cooperation increases the giant otter's survival rate by up to 70%, even in adverse conditions. During the rainy season, when the landscape transforms into a network of flooded rivers and streams, herds of peccaries often gather at mineral licks. These mineral-rich soil areas provide essential nutrients, helping the peccaries to compensate for deficiencies in their daily diet. However, these mineral licks also become dangerous spots, where about 30% of the successful ambushes by jaguars on peccaries occur. To survive, peccaries have developed a strong social and defensive system. They live in herds that can number in the hundreds. Where only the ruthless earn the right to exist. Africa. The land of giants. But here, one species reigns supreme. The lion, the second largest cat on the planet, surpassed only by the tiger. A perfect fighting machine, weighing up to 496 pounds and reaching 10 feet in length. This colossal size, combined with a rippling muscular system, not only helps them dominate the grasslands, but also allows them to bring down prey many times their own weight. But their true weapon is sound. A roar that thunders like rolling thunder, audible from 5 miles away. A skill perfected by the time they are 1 year old, a defiant declaration of territory and a connection between pride members. In a stark departure from the solitude of other felines, lions have chosen a social life. A pride can have from 3 to 40 members, where related females raise the future generation together. Alone, a lioness has a success rate of less than 30%. But when they cooperate, they become an unstoppable force, bringing down colossal prey to ensure each member can consume up to 20 pounds of meat per day. Their appearance, too, is a story of adaptation. In the Serengeti, a thick mane is a measure of health and fighting prowess. But in the scorching heat of Kenya's Tsavo, these kings shed that crown, going maneless to survive the searing heat. Once dominant across continents, their kingdom is now shrinking. Habitat loss and poaching are pushing this species to the brink. Only 20,000 remain in Africa, and a mere 500 inches India. The king of beasts is facing its own greatest battle for survival. The spotted hyena is one of the most brutal and effective predators on the African savanna. Its appearance may seem unusual, but its body is perfectly adapted for hunting. Low, powerful, weighing from 100 to over 176 pounds. Shoulders higher than its hips, a broad head, and above all, one of the most powerful jaws among carnivorous mammals. With a yellow coat spotted with dark patches and a muscular neck that helps it tear flesh, carry prey, and even confront other predators, the hyena is an efficient machine. The spotted hyena is an extremely intelligent omnivore. Its diet varies with the seasons and opportunities. They hunt in groups, attacking wildebeest, zebras, impalas, but also scavenge. A clan can be up to 80 individuals led by an alpha female, a rare phenomenon among mammals. This matriarchal structure is highly organized. Where prey join forces to counterattack a predator and save a member of their group. The hartebeest cannot withstand the crushing bite, but its mother will not let the killer escape unpunished. The red hartebeest has a tall, slender, yet more muscular body, weighing an average of 265 to 440 pounds. The hartebeest's run may seem clumsy, with its head low and shoulders raised, but it is this body structure with long legs and a strong heart that allows it to reach speeds of up to 50 miles per hour. The hartebeest's diet is simple but requires a specific habitat. They are selective grazers, consuming only the youngest parts of protein-rich grasses. With sharp vision and quick reflexes, a hartebeest can spot a lion or a cheetah from over 400 yards away. In their group structure, the females and young form stable units, while the adult males hold large territories of 2 to 4 square kilometers. The hartebeest's defense combines speed, vigilance, and teamwork. When attacked, the herd does not scatter but turns and moves in unpredictable patterns, confusing the predator. In nature, strength does not always decide the outcome. Survival instinct, the ability to learn, body structure, and even maternal instinct. All of these turn the seemingly weak into true warriors. That is the only justice that nature offers. And sometimes, that is what makes wildlife so spectacular and breathtaking. However, nature is never a predictable game. Sometimes, a hunt is reversed not by the prey itself, but by the appearance of a third party at the right time and place. In the vibrant context of the African savannah, the hippopotamus is the protagonist of these unexpected moments. The hippopotamus is one of the largest surviving terrestrial animals, second only to the African elephant in weight. An adult can weigh from 1.5 to 3 tons and be up to 16 feet long. Despite its slow and seemingly gentle appearance when submerged in water, do not be deceived. It is one of the most territorial and aggressive mammals in the natural world. They are semi-aquatic animals, spending almost their entire lives in the rivers, lakes, and swamps of the sub-Saharan region. Although they are herbivores, feeding mainly on soft grasses at night. An adult hippo can open its jaw up to 150 degrees, revealing canines that can be up to 20 inches long. Unlike most herbivores that avoid confrontation, the hippo never backs down from an enemy. The African wild dog is not only one of the most successful predators on the continent, but also a living example of the power of organization and strategy. Its body is designed for endurance, coordination, and efficiency in every chase and attack. Unlike the cheetah, which relies on explosive speed, the wild dog maintains a speed of about 30 to 37 miles per hour over long distances. But the difference lies in its superior group strategy. A pack can have up to 20 individuals coordinating attacks to surround, divide, and subdue their prey. Today, the pack targets a waterbuck. This is one of Africa's most unique antelopes. It is distinguished by its powerful build, thick neck, shaggy coat, and a white elliptical ring around its rump. An adult male can be up to 4.3 feet at the shoulder, weigh over 570 pounds, and possess curved horns nearly 3 feet long. The most obvious feature of the waterbuck is its thick coat covered in an oily substance secreted by special glands. This oil not only makes the coat waterproof, but also emits a distinctive odor. This strong, musky odor is not a coincidence. It is believed to be a chemical defense weapon, repelling parasites and making their meat unpalatable to some predators. Many reports show that lions and other big cats tend to avoid hunting waterbuck unless they are truly hungry, turning its body odor into an invisible armor. They live near water, often choosing swampy areas, lakes or rivers for shelter and hiding. As excellent swimmers, the waterbuck uses its aquatic skills to escape when pursued. But today, its choice is a fatal mistake. The pack of African wild dogs follows closely, growling and surrounding it along the bank. The Nile crocodile is a representative of the survival of the dinosaur age, with a biological design that has remained almost unchanged for tens of millions of years. With a length of 16 to 20 feet and weighing nearly a ton, it is the undisputed ruler. Its lethal weapon is its massive jaw, with a bite force of up to 3,700 pounds of force in the largest individuals, much stronger than a lion or a tiger. The hunting strategy of the Nile crocodile is ambush. They can lie motionless for hours in the water, camouflaged in the mud, with only their eyes and nostrils exposed. Once captured, they employ the death roll technique to dismember and quickly suffocate their prey. A blue wildebeest bends down to drink. It is one of millions of antelopes that make the annual migration, crossing hundreds of miles of arid savanna in search of fresh grass. With a powerful build, an adult male can weigh up to 640 pounds and reach speeds of up to 50 miles per hour in short bursts. Its curved, sharp horns are not just for fighting for females, but are a final weapon when cornered. Though unable to run as fast as a cheetah, the wildebeest has extraordinary stamina. They are a primary food source for many predators, such as lions, hyenas, crocodiles, and wild dogs. But it is their resilience, adaptability, and survival instinct that has made this species a symbol of persistent life. Why did the wildebeest survive while the waterbuck did not? The answer lies on the line between choice and instinct. The waterbuck had deliberately sought refuge in the hippo's territory, a fatal decision. In the eyes of a hippo, a creature struggling to escape is completely different from an intruder swimming into the center of its aquatic territory. So, in a seemingly tragic scene, a ray of light shines through. The blue wildebeest not only escaped death, but continued its migration, continued to reproduce, and turned the arid grasslands into new living lands. If the lion is the king of the grasslands, the leopard is the ghost of all terrains. From savanna to high mountains, they are a symbol of extraordinary adaptability. As solitary hunters, they command the night. A perfectly camouflaged coat helps them vanish into the shadows, approaching prey in silence before delivering a fatal bite with their powerful jaws. But what makes them unique is their incredible strength. After a hunt, they haul their heavy carcasses high into the branches of trees. An aerial larder, safe from scavengers or hungry lions. With a sprinting speed of up to 37 miles per hour and excellent climbing skills, they are the most versatile big cat on the planet. Intelligent and highly territorial, they mark their kingdom with scent and mysterious calls. However, that flexibility is also being tested. Habitat loss, poaching for their skins, and conflict with humans are threatening their existence. Conservancies and hunting bans are being established, an effort to preserve this magnificent shadow for future generations. On the flatlands, speed is life, and no one is faster than the cheetah. From 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. An explosion of energy that would make even supercars envious. Their spines flex like a spring, combined with a stride as long as that of an Asian elephant. Every detail of this body is designed for aerodynamics. non-retractable claws for better grip. A lightweight frame, incredibly strong heart and lungs to pump oxygen instantly. And a tail over 30 inches long, acting as a rudder to help them make lethal turns. They hunt during the day to avoid larger predators. The dark tear marks under their eyes are not for mourning, but are natural sunglasses, helping to reduce the sun's glare. But the harsh reality is that this species is in a race against extinction. They cannot roar, only chirp to call each other. Those calls are becoming fewer and farther between. From 100,000, only 7,000 remain. In Iran, the Asiatic subspecies numbers less than 50. A masterpiece of evolution is fading before our eyes. In a world where life and death always go hand in hand, where the strong are not only the predators, sometimes the appearance of a third force like the hippo creates unexpected turns. When death is just a breath away, nature witnesses reactions beyond all predictions. There is no room for resignation, no turning back. We are used to the image of the predator, brave, silent, precise. But what few expect is the incredible resistance of those who seem to only know how to flee. An antelope uses its horns to injure a leopard. A rabbit delivers an unexpected kick that makes a venomous snake retreat. Or a herd of buffalo joins forces to save their kind from the claws of a lion. Resistance comes not only from physical strength, but from strategy. Many prey use their natural weapons, jaws, horns, legs, turning their bodies into a defensive wall. Some choose intelligence, playing dead, camouflaging, distracting the hunter. There are behaviors in nature that even reflect a form of collective intelligence. However, not every reaction leads to victory. There are creatures that fall, but they leave behind scars that make even the predator hesitate the next time. And you, what do you think? Does true strength lie not in fangs, but in the will to not surrender? When an impala uses its last ounce of strength to charge straight into the fanged jaws of a leopard, it is more than just a survival reflex. And when a herd of buffalo turns back, bravely attacking the predator that is pursuing the weakest member of their group, what we witness is no longer just instinct. It is resistance, a brave and willful choice for survival. In the harsh world of the African savannah, survival has never been just a matter of strength. However, today, even the most powerful survival responses are becoming more fragile than ever, as the very environment they depend on is slowly disappearing. The African savannah was once a vibrant stage for the unending struggle between predator and prey. But now, beyond fangs and horns, the animals face an invisible enemy: climate change. According to a 2023 United Nations report, the average temperature in the Sahara and sub-Saharan regions has risen by more than 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit in the last 50 years, twice as fast as the global average. This is pushing the savanna into a cycle of severe and unusual droughts, making water and food increasingly scarce. Climate change is also disrupting the natural migration cycles. For example, the wildebeest, famous for its great migration, now faces unusually dry rivers and prolonged famines. Additionally, the loss of forests due to logging, agriculture, and mining is significantly reducing the living space for wildlife. While predators like lions and hyenas still hold their place at the top of the food chain, the prey faces a harsher reality than ever before. However, even in this context, nature has not lost its magic. There are herds of elephants that travel hundreds of miles to find ancient water sources, thanks to a phenomenal memory passed down from one generation to the next. There are groups of meerkats that still stand guard under the harsh heat, not abandoning their posts, even when danger is near. But it also means that we do not have much time left. The disappearance of the savanna is not just the loss of a territory, but the shaking of an ecosystem that has been stable for millions of years. If the prey loses its ability to survive, the predator cannot exist. And if the food chain is broken, the balance will collapse, not just in Africa, but across the entire planet. Under the scorching savanna sun, every act of resistance is now more than an instinct against a predator. It is a silent but powerful call that nature needs to be heard, needs to be protected. One of the most powerful solutions today is the establishment of ecological corridors that connect isolated protected areas into a continuous network. The Kavango-Zambezi Transfrontier Conservation Area project is a prime example. This is the world's largest transboundary conservation area, covering over 200,000 square miles. Additionally, the sustainable management of water resources is being strengthened to keep the rivers and swamps, the lifeblood of the savanna, from drying out. In Botswana, the government and international organizations have invested over $120 million in the restoration of the Okavango Delta, one of the world's largest inland wetlands. At the community level, one of the most impactful changes has been the empowerment of local communities in the management and protection of natural resources. In Namibia, the community-based natural resource management model has proven effective by transferring control of the land to local communities. Technology has also become a new, crucial tool for the savanna ecosystems. From the use of satellites to track animal migrations to the use of artificial intelligence to predict wildfire risks, however, these numbers will remain just dry data if there is no connection between humans and nature. So, the real hope lies not in miracles, but in each concrete action. Whether it's a reopened channel to allow antelope to reach a water source, Not on the African savanna, but right in the heart of India, a living symbol of the lion lineage still exists. Only just over 600 individuals remain, all concentrated within a single forest. It is the Asiatic lion, the last remnant of the prides that once roamed across Asia. Their home is the Gir National Park, located in the state of Gujarat, in western India. This tropical dry forest, interspersed with grasslands and low hills, covers over 540 square miles. It is not only the sole natural refuge of the Asiatic lion, but also a complex ecosystem, home to over 600 plant species and 300 bird species. Gir was once part of a much larger distribution, when the Asiatic lion ranged from the Middle East to India. But by the early 20th century, hunting and habitat loss had pushed the species to the brink of extinction, with only about 20 individuals remaining. Faced with that threat, in 1965, the Indian government established the Gir National Park, turning it into the species' last fortress. Thanks to strict conservation efforts, the Asiatic lion population has made a phenomenal recovery, with over 890 individuals by 2025, a 32% increase from 2020. The Asiatic lion is slightly smaller than its African cousin, but retains a majestic appearance. Adult males weigh from 350 to 420 pounds, and females from 240 to 265 pounds. The most obvious difference is a shorter and sparser mane compared to the African lion, revealing a powerful neck musculature. With claws up to 2.5 inches long, sharp teeth, and a bite force of over 650 psi, they are true hunting machines in this forest. Unlike the solitary leopard or Bengal tiger, the Asiatic lion maintains typical social behavior. They live in prides. A pride usually consists of 2 to 3 males, a few females, and their cubs, with an average size of 5 to 12 individuals. This structure is the foundation of their hunting and survival strategy. By cooperating, they can take down enormous prey such as nilgai, sambar deer, or even buffalo weighing over 1,100 pounds. The hunting strategy of the Asiatic lion is carried out in organized groups. Some females approach stealthily and surround the prey, while the male executes the final attack with a direct charge. Unlike African lions, which prefer to attack large wildebeest herds on open savannas, Asiatic lions typically hunt medium-sized herbivores. Instead of using open space to encircle their prey, they rely more on the cover of shrubs and low trees for ambush. The dry forest demands more cunning in hunting, more surprise and local coordination, and less reliance on the power of numbers. Did you know? The Asiatic lion is the African lion's cousin, but has a shorter mane to cope with the heat, and they once roamed as far as ancient Greece, even appearing in mythology. A pair of sharp horns rises like small spears. Its body is powerful, yet it carries a natural elegance, a cross between an antelope and a horse. It is called the nilgai, or blue bull, the largest antelope in Asia. The nilgai is a typical herbivore. It feeds on grasses, young leaves, shoots, and fallen fruits year-round. With strong jaws and a four-chambered stomach, it can digest fibrous plants that many other species cannot. In doing so, it regulates the growth of vegetation, preventing the spread of thorny shrubs and maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. The nilgai is also a source of food for large predators such as the Bengal tiger, Asiatic lion, and leopard. When threatened, a nilgai can run at speeds of up to 31 miles per hour. Its long, powerful strides are enough to escape many hunters. The nilgai is called the blue bull because its skin reflects a blue sheen in the sun, and it can survive without drinking for days by sourcing water from leaves. Three rugged, heavy branches of horn, like dry logs. These antlers do not possess a delicate beauty, but exude a fierce power. It is the sambar deer, the largest deer in South Asia. Its body is massive, and its antlers can grow up to 43 inches long. The sambar has a varied diet, consisting mainly of grasses, young leaves, fruits, shoots, and even tree bark. It is renowned for its high level of alertness. Large ears, bright eyes, and a keen sense of smell turn it into a living radar for the forest. When it senses danger, the sambar emits a loud, resounding call like an alarm siren, warning the entire herd to flee. It is also a proficient swimmer and will often plunge into lakes or swamps to escape Bengal tigers or leopards. Thick, coarse folds of skin, like plates of steel fitted together. A colossal body encased in a suit of grey armor, heavy and impenetrable. This is the Indian rhinoceros. Its body can be over 13 feet long, stand up to 6 feet tall, and weigh from 4,000 to 5,500 pounds. Its single horn, averaging 10 inches in length, acts as a powerful weapon in territorial battles. But behind that formidable exterior, it is, in fact, a gentle grazer. When threatened, it can charge at 25 miles per hour, an incredible force for a body weighing several thousand pounds. Its sharp horn is used for attack, and a single thrust can be powerful enough to break an intruder's spine. As a large herbivore, it shapes the landscape by clearing dense vegetation, opening paths for other species and promoting biodiversity. The Indian rhino has skin up to 1.5 inches thick, like natural armor, yet it takes a mud bath daily to protect against the sun and insects, a wild spa routine. Among the great cats, it is neither the strongest nor the largest. However, its intelligence, stealth, and extraordinary adaptability have allowed it to survive almost everywhere. This is the leopard. The leopard is of a medium size. Adult males weigh between 130 and 200 pounds. Females are smaller, from 77 to 130 pounds. Its body is compactly designed with a perfect balance between muscle mass and agility. Its golden coat, covered in black rosettes, is a biological feature that renders it almost invisible in the dry forest landscape. Thanks to its taut muscles and strong bone structure, it can leap up to 20 feet horizontally and over 10 feet vertically. Its exceptional climbing ability is one of its most striking features, allowing it to haul prey weighing up to 154 pounds up into high branches. This behavior is strategic, aimed at protecting its kill from tigers or packs of wild dogs. The leopard's jaw is an optimized biological tool. With a bite force estimated at around 310 psi, it can pierce the skull of a deer. The structure of its long, curved and sharp canines, combined with a muscular neck, allows it to deliver precise bites to the neck or nape, the fatal weak points of its prey. The leopard's hunting strategy is based on patience, camouflage, and explosion. It is capable of moving with extreme stealth, making no sound. It often approaches its prey to within 65 to 98 feet, hiding for hours, just waiting for the right moment. When it attacks, the leopard suddenly accelerates to 36 miles per hour, launching its entire body weight forward. The prey is brought down with speed and power, with no chance to defend itself. By controlling the populations of medium-sized herbivores like the sambar, chital deer, or young nilgai, the leopard maintains ecological balance. Did you know? A leopard can haul prey twice its own weight, 20 feet up a tree, a secure ladder, equivalent to the strength of an Olympic weightlifter.